there, welcome to my English presentation. It revolves around the following question. How does social media affect our mental health? Have you ever caught yourself checking your phone every few minutes or scrolling through your feed for hours at a time? Yeah, me too. When I was about 10 years old, I got my first smartphone, and at that age I was first exposed to social media. As someone with a quite introverted personality, I was almost overjoyed seeing that I could interact with people online so easily. I spent years making friends and even meeting them in person at a very young age. I was able to build up trust online and learn the English language at the blink of an eye. But at some point I noticed that I couldn't properly function without social media. I've noticed that many things about social media could become quite harmful to myself and others, so let me list a few of these issues. FOMO. One of the most common issues surrounding social media is FOMO, the fear of missing out. That fear has always been around, even when social media didn't exist. That fear would cause people in the past to hang out with people more often and to communicate more, which isn't bad at all. But nowadays, we don't need to meet up with people to find out what they are doing. You just need to check their account. Did they upload something new? What is going on in the comment section? Where are they going? Shoot, how did I miss that post? Wait, are they at a party? Where is that? Why wasn't I invited? Did they forget about me? Maybe the tickets were sold online. I should check it out more oftenly. This fear usually leads to mountains of self-doubt and general anxiety. Especially in the current pandemic, FOMO has fiercely increased. According to Samantha Murphy-Kelly, an editor experienced in the topic of entertainment and lifestyle, 56% of all people using social media in 2020 suffered from FOMO. The biggest contributors to FOMO are the users of Facebook with 71%, followed by Instagram 14% and Twitter 11%. FOMO has also become a major part of digital marketing. Have you ever seen your friends buy a game or tickets to a party and thought to yourself, they have so much fun, I'd love to have the same experience? Studies show that a whole of 92% of online consumers would buy a product after seeing multiple good reviews. Depression. While the digital world allows us to be social at all times, it is definitely not the same as meeting people in person. When we meet people in real life, there are certain hormones in our body that are released due to the use of body language and our vocals. We can see people, hear them, smell them, touch them. But most of these senses are left out when we communicate online, especially when you're one of the many people who prefer texts over calls. This lack of close touch can lead to an overwhelming feeling of loneliness. We begin to isolate ourselves by going online more. The less you are connected with human beings in a deep, empathetic way, the less you are really getting the benefits of a social interaction, points out Alexandra Hamlet, a clinical psychologist. The more superficial it is, the less likely it's going to cause you to feel connected, which is something we all need. The rate of adolescents reporting symptoms of major depression in a given year increased by 52% from 2005 to 2017. From 2009 to 2017, it grew by 63% in adults ages 18 to 25. Unfortunately, we all know that social media has an addictive effect on people, which cannot just be stopped and ignored easily. Studies show that reducing your daily social media use by only 30 minutes can already significantly lower symptoms of depression, anxiety, and FOMO. So we can all try our best, right? ED. We scroll through these images of people each day. Tall and skinny models or bodybuilders who are all being praised for their size. Image-driven social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Snapchat subject followers to a virtually endless stream of photos, videos, and messaging. Social media glamorizes slender images of people more than it should. In most cases, People or companies who post this content associate these outcomes with happiness, popularity, or success. There are a lot of people who are suffering due to these online standards and expectations. They lose self-esteem, thinking that people might comment on their size negatively, and after all, online, the opinion of others is all that matters. In the 2004 study, Eating Disorders and the Role of the Media, it shows that they found plenty of evidence demonstrating that the media glorify slenderness and weight loss and emphasize the importance of beauty and appearances. This evidence, researchers added, supported their conclusion that exposure to slender media images of women and perceived pressure from the media to be thin negatively affects female body image and emotional well-being. Additionally, it has a significant negative impact on body satisfaction, weight preoccupation, eating patterns, and the emotional well-being of women in the Western culture. In 2011, the University of Haifa's study of 248 girls aged 12 to 19 found that the more time adolescent girls spent in front of Facebook, the more their chances of developing a negative body image and various eating disorders such as anorexia, bulimia, and exaggerated dieting. So, what now? After all these horrific findings, what is the conclusion? Do we have to shut off from social media completely? Of course not. We shouldn't forget that social media is one of the most revolutionary creations of mankind. It enables us to be more accessible to anything, and we can always stay up to date with everything. Gaining knowledge has become so much easier for most people, and studying languages has become way easier online. Ever since social media has become more known, we have allowed humanity to improve and change more quickly. We have become more open and powerful, but this power has to be managed, because with great power comes great responsibility. Greta Gleesner, licensed clinical social worker and founder of Eating Disorder Recovery Specialists, suggests using social networks for empowerment by unplugging, unfollowing, and unwinding. We should unfollow any individuals that increase our jealousy and self-doubt, which will require us to be more honest with ourselves. Unfollow the drama accounts and stay away from any hate speech accounts online that you only look at to entertain yourself. Instead, try looking for positive media that can encourage you to change any unhealthy relationship you have to social media. Motivational accounts, body positivity related content, and maybe even creators that you see as your idols can help you feel more comfortable online. Do not forget to go outside with friends or by yourself. Even sitting on your phone outside has a different effect on your mind and body than staying isolated in the same room all day. If you do find yourself in a difficult situation due to personal issues or your relationship to social media, do not hesitate to get professional help.